Very good morning to all the students. I hope every one of you is fine and in your best health. So we were doing this topic mole concept and we have done this in our previous lecture. So we will continue with the topic in today's lecture as well. And we will also do some numericals which are very important, which will be based on this mole concept. So mole is just a counting unit. It's the amount of substance having same number of particles as present in the 12 grams of carbon, and mole can be defined as a group of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles. Particles can be anything. It can be atom, it can be molecules or ions or anything else. And a mole represents a definite number of particles, which is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, which is also called as the Avogadro's number, which is a constant number. The symbol of unit mole is MOL, and we can also find out in the gram atomic mass and gram molecular mass, but in today's date we only use MOL, mole. So it is denoted by small n, and Avogadro's number is denoted by n naught. Okay, so these are all things we have covered in our previous lecture. So today we will be doing some numericals which are based on this mole concept. So let's move into today's topic. So we have to learn few symbols, or we can say shortcuts for this. So we will be having some terms in our numericals which will be they are also written in your NCERT book, but here we will discuss them in detail. So firstly it will be okay. So whenever we see this number of atom, okay, in any question, if we have given this number of atom, so this will be denoted by n. So either number of atom, it can be number of particles, okay, or it can be number of ions, particles, ions, anything. But whenever we see this number, number is written, number of anything, number of atoms, number of ions, number of particles, so we have to denote that thing with capital N. Okay, so whenever we see the term moles, okay, moles or moles of atom, or anything like number of moles, I said whenever we see this number of atoms or number of ions or particles, it has to be capital N. But when we see number of moles or just mole, it can be number of moles or just moles. So mole is always denoted by small n. Okay, so this is the main thing. So whenever we are asked a question to find out number of moles, so we have to find small n, or if we have been given number of moles, that means the small n value is given. Then comes after this molar mass. What is this molar mass? Molar mass is the molecular mass of anything. Molecular mass of, if atom is given, so it will be atomic mass, but atoms will not be given here, so it can be molecules, so it has to be molar mass. Sometimes atoms are also given, so in that case we have to write number of atomic mass. Okay, so molar mass, either it's given or we have to learn the molar masses. We have to know how to find out the molar masses. We have done it already in our this chapter in the previous topics, so we should be knowing, we already know how to find out molar mass, so we can also get this by ourselves by calculations. So molar mass is always denoted by capital M. Okay, then comes the next thing is given number of particles or given mass. It can be even given mass or given number of number of particles, because number of particles has to be n. Okay, it can be given mass. Okay, whatever is given in the question. So the given mass is always denoted by small m. In some books, if you will check some books like refreshers, you will see W also. So because mass is also measured in weight, so it can be W, but we will use this word M because it's M in the NCERT book. So just have to remember these words, that this capital N stands for number of atoms or number of ions or particles. Small n stands for number of moles, okay, moles, and then capital M stands for molar mass. Here small m stands for given mass. Okay, so now we have to learn the formula. One is left is Avogadro's number. So Avogadro's number is always fixed and it is denoted by n naught, and it is always fixed, that it's constant number, which is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, so n naught is Avogadro's number, which whose value is fixed. Okay, so now there are some formulas. Formulas are, number one formula is, if we have been given to find out find out the number of moles. Okay, number of moles, so we have to find out number of moles, which is always given mass upon molar mass. Okay, so now this is the formula. Number of moles is given mass upon the molar mass. Okay, now number of moles has to be, the symbol here says small n, so formula is small n equals to small m, given mass small m, upon capital M. So this is the formula number 1. That means n equals to small m upon capital M. Okay, first formula. Now next will be excuse me. Now the other formula is number of moles can be given number of particles, upon Avogadro's number. Now why is this formula? Because when we have this formula, why I be using this next formula? It is because sometimes this given mass and molar mass are not given, and we have just been given the values which are of these. So number of particles, we have been asked to find out number of moles when number of particles are given. Okay, so in that case we need this formula, which is small n equals to capital M upon n naught, because Avogadro's number is n naught and given number of particles is capital N. So this is the next formula. So we have got two formulas from here. That is, one is n equals to small m upon m, and the other one is n equals to capital N upon n naught. So depending upon what has been given in the question, we use a formula, and out of these two formulas we can make a new formula, which is when we know that n equals to m upon m, and here n equals to this upon this. So we can also find out, that means it can be relation of the other one is m upon m equals to n upon n naught. Okay, that means because this is n equals to this, and so these values can be also equal. So in any questions we have not asked about number of moles, but we have been given these values, and we can find out anything here. So these things we have to learn. Now by using these formulas we will be doing some questions. Okay, so question number 1. Calculate the number of moles. Let's do the questions from the NCERT book first. Okay, so we'll be doing these questions first because these are little easy questions, and after we'll practice these, we'll do some difficult one also, because questions or numericals on mole concept are must. They will surely come in the exams, and these are the important questions. Little difficult for students, not for everyone, but for few they are difficult. Okay, So you need to practice very well for these questions. So first we'll do questions from our NCERT book, and then we'll do the other questions as well. Now in this question it has been given that calculate the number of moles for the following. Now in this 52 grams of helium, finding the mole from mass. Okay, so 52 grams of helium is given. So of this grams of helium, we have to calculate how many number of moles will be there in 52 grams of helium. Okay, so we have to find that how many number of moles will be present in 52 grams of helium. The other question is 12.044 into 10 to the power 23 number of helium atoms. How many moles will be there in this number of helium atoms? Okay, so first the question is given in grams, and then the question is given in numbers. Okay, so when the question is given in grams, we will find out the number of moles by using the formula of mass, which is n equals to small m upon capital M. And when the number is given, we'll use the other formula, which is n equals to n upon n naught. Okay, that's why we have learned two formulas. So we'll go with this like this here. We need to find out what is the number of moles. Okay, so for this number of moles, we will write the value first. Okay, so atomic mass of helium. We know that helium has 4 atomic mass, 4u. Okay, because why 4u? Because 2 proton and 2 are the neutrons. Okay, so in this now, because we know that this is the atomic mass, so we can also find out the molar mass, because helium is an atom, but the molar mass will be, obviously because it's a single atom here, so molar mass will be 4u. 4 grams, because gram molar mass or gram atomic mass, so we'll convert it into grams, because we have been given the mass in grams. So molar mass is means we have got the value of m. We have got the value of m. So m equals to 4. Okay. Now we have to find out n. So n equals to small m upon capital M. Okay. And small m has been given because small m is grams. Okay, this is 52. Okay, so we'll place the value in the formula. So n equals to 52 upon 4, which is 13. So the answer is 13 mole. Okay, so n equals to 13 mole. So this is the first part. Now for the second part, we have been given number. So this number, how many moles will be there in this number? So again we'll use the next formula. So second part will be, okay, now we know that 1 mole, the value of 1 mole, or the Avogadro's number value, is constant. So it has to be very constant. First we'll write the formula. Okay, we'll write the formula. N equals to n upon n naught, and here n naught is fixed 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, so next what we have got, this number of number of helium atoms also. So n equals to, because n is the capital M is a given number of particles, so the number of particles given in the question is 12.044 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, so now we'll write the formula, place the value in the formula. N equals to 12 upon 12.044 into 10 to the power 23 upon 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, so which is 2. That means 2 moles will be present in this number of helium atom. I hope the solution is clear. It's quite simple question. Now after this we'll practice one more question. There are few questions which have been given in the NCERT book. So this was a basic question, basic simple question, but then we will also get some tricky questions. Now practice this one. Like calculate the mass of the following. Now we have to calculate the mass. Okay, mass means we have to calculate the m, small m. Okay, so we have been given number of moles, because in the previous question we have find out the number of moles, but here number of moles are given. We have to find out the mass, which is small m, of N2 gas. So now, because we know that N2 gas, so we will easily find out the molar mass of N2 gas. So we have to find out the mass. Okay, mass from the mole of molecule. So we have to find the molecular mass, because N2 is a diatomic gas. So first we'll do the first part of the question. Question number 2, first part. Okay, so here in this question we'll write the value first. So we have to find out, because we know the formula is n equals to small m upon capital M. Okay, so now we have got this and we have got this. We have to find out this. So it can be m equals to m into n, because when it will come here, it will this will come here. In maths it happens like this. I hope everybody knows. Okay, so the value of capital M, how to find out this? Okay, now we know that nitrogen has atomic mass of 28. Sorry, because nitrogen, single nitrogen has atomic mass of 14. Okay, 14, but it's N2, so N2 will be having into 2, so it will be 28. Okay, 28. Clear? So 28 is the molar mass. Okay, and n is already given, which is 0.5. So the answer has to be, so we will multiply this, it will be 14 grams. So m, which is the mass of the this nitrogen, dinitrogen gas, will be 14 grams. Okay, yeah, I hope you understand why I have done this, because nitrogen, the atomic number of nitrogen is 7, and so atomic mass is 14, but it's of nitrogen only. When we are talking about dinitrogen gas, it has to be 28. It means 14 into 2. Okay, now next question. 0.5 mole of n atom. So it's very simple. When it's only n atom, it will be 14. So here it's written mass equals to the same formula, but here instead of 28 it has to be 14. So 7 grams. Now next is 3.011 into 10 to the power 23 number of n atoms. Okay, so now here we'll change the formula. So here we have been given the number of atoms. Okay, so the formula will be n equals to n upon n naught. Okay, so again we have to find out the m, but here we cannot find any m. So what will we do? I hope you remember that I've told you that there is a formula here. It's a relation. Okay, m upon capital M equals to n upon n naught. So we can easily write here this, instead of this m we can write m upon m equals to n upon n naught. Okay, now it will be interchanged. How? Because we have to find out this. So this will go here. It will be m into this n. So it has to be so this value is n upon n naught. Okay, this will come here. So m we have to find out, and capital M is, because this is of n atom, na, nitrogen atom here. So nitrogen molar mass is, so we'll write the molar mass of nitrogen. So the molar m is 14. Okay, and n naught is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 that we know, and the other value is given, n is given 3.011 into 10 to the power 23. So all these values have been given. So we can easily place. So m is 14, n is 3.011 into 10 to the power 23 upon 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So we can calculate this, and the answer will be 14 into 0.5, which is 7 grams. So n is this. Okay, so the next one is, we'll do this one as well, and the other one we'll do after some time. Okay, so the last one is 6.022 into 10 by 23 number of N2 molecules. So this is very simple. Only this is N2 molecule. So the changes will be only that here the mass will remain. The mass will change. So mass will become mass of what? Mass of nitrogen molecule. So it will be 14 into 2, that is 28. So m equals to 28, and naught will remain same, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, and n is also given. N is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, so it is same. Okay, so we'll place the value. So we have to find out m. M is small m upon n naught, which is 28 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 upon 6.022 into 23. It will be cut, so it has to be 28 grams. I hope now it's clear. So these questions are for today. We will do more questions in our next lecture. So in the meanwhile, he'll be doing some questions which I'll give you as in homework. So please try to understand those homework questions. And if you have any problem, you can ask me. You can message in the group so that I can make another practice session for you people. Till then, please take care of yourself and study hard. Thank you.